Grimsby now is next for you. It feels like that you're playing quite well at the moment, but not necessarily getting the results that maybe you deserve sometimes. Is it easy to keep going and keep that belief?
In the squad, we have full belief that we can do great things as a team and personally for myself as well. But like, we've been working the last couple of weeks, just finishing our chances and keep creating the chances that we are creating now, and just to get that end product. And once we have that, we'll probably be unstoppable at this point.
The good thing is that at the other end of the pitch, things are looking fairly safe and solid, even though you've had to change personnel a few times recently.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good connection in the camp. So even if we have to change personnel, everyone gets along, everyone knows their role. So changing the personnel doesn't really affect much. It's just the capabilities of maybe some of the players, different styles and stuff like that. So you just have to be wary of that. But other than that, the basics stay the same, and you just have to keep doing that.
And how does it work with training? Do you work as a tight group, as a defensive unit? And do you check if things like now seem to be working quite well? Do you keep with the same routine, or do you mix it up a bit?
Yeah, so we do a lot of unit stuff with the team that will start, and things like that. Really, it's just doing all the unit work to make sure that we're all on the same page on the day. And once, like as I said before, like if we're all on the same page and we all know the roles, it will just look after itself.
And looking at the table, Ethan, you're 14th in the table, but you're only 6 points off the playoff zone. So do you feel that you're still very much in the mix going into what's going to be a busy period over Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, we fell off it a bit over the past couple of weeks, which happens in football. Like, you have ups, you have downs, but we have to just keep looking at the positives and make sure that we carry on with this run that we're having now, with like the clean sheet the other day and a solid performance, just to make sure that we take that into every game and now get the outcomes that we need, which is a win, and to get those 6 points to reach the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a fine line, isn't it? Because as you mentioned, a solid performance last week and a clean sheet and a draw away at Northampton is a decent result. But you've had a lot of draws recently, so when they add up, it can be quite costly, I suppose, in terms of where you are in the table.
Yeah, I mean, draws is not what we're looking for as a team or as a club. So I think just getting that end product to the finish line is what we need right now.
Do you feel confident when you go away from home at the moment? It seems as though you are.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard stories from like previous seasons where some of the lads have said not been that great from away, like results and stuff. But I think this season we're confident into like any game really. But I think it's just as like you pointed out, is just getting that end product and getting the result.
And just finally, from me, how are you feeling at the moment? How would you assess your form? Are you pleased with the way things are going for you?
In recent games, I look back. I'm quite harsh on myself, so I always look back on the games and think, yeah, I'll take some positives, but this needs to improve. This needs to get better and stuff like that. So for me, I just try to focus on myself as well as the team at times. But with me, I just need to keep on track.
Sounds good that you've got those standards. Is Mickey the kind of manager who will take you to one side, put his arm around you and have a chat about your own personal development?
I wouldn't say put an arm around. He's quite stern, which for me, I like as a manager. So I'm not really into that. That was good. This is good. That is good. I'd rather hear what I need to improve, because in my head, I know what I'm good at, but I want to know what I can get even better at and what I can improve.
And just very generally, what is it that you're looking to improve on? Are you looking to get forward a bit and maybe add a couple of goals to your tally?
I mean, in recent games, like for me and Cogs spoke about it, like just teams are coming against our team as trying to stop me and Cogs, because we're quite out there and trying to get around and stuff. And so me and Cogs spoke about it, and it's quite difficult in the game to burst out, and because they'd quite like double up on us at times. But we never really try to change our tactics to suit another team. We try and burst out, but it's like the Northampton game the other day. It was quite hard to burst out, but yeah, we try to do everything we can to make chances and create them.